Welcome to the session on the art of effective questioning. Today we will explore the importance of effective questioning, different types of questions, techniques for crafting good questions, and the application of these skills in each and every scenario. The objective of this program is for you to have the right set of skills when it comes to asking questions that will lead into effective conversations with better outcome. Questions are a fundamental tool in communication. They help us gather information, understand perspective, and engage in meaningful dialogue. Effective questioning can lead to deeper insight, better decision making, and very strong relationships. Say, for an example, during a team meeting, if you ask the right question, not just questions, the right question, you can actually uncover hidden issues and also come up with innovative solutions. Open-ended questions encourages detailed responses, which will eventually lead into a discussion. Say, for an example, if you ask somebody this question, what are your thoughts on this new project? The person who's responding will not be able to just give a yes or a no answer. They will definitely have to go into a detailed response where you can have a meaningful conversation in detail. Open-ended questions are useful for exploring ideas and opinions. This can be useful when it comes to interviews, performance review discussions, or even brainstorming sessions. But make sure that you have enough time in hand because this will definitely lead into a lengthier discussion. Close-ended questions can be simply answered with a yes or a no. For an example, a question like, did you complete the task I gave you? This particular question you can easily give an answer with either a yes or a no. Probing questions seek more detail. For an example, a question like, can you explain further? Will actually help you to gain more information based on the initial response the person gave you. Probing questions helps you to dive deeper into the initial response. Say, for an example, you're interviewing a candidate and you're not happy with the initial response the candidate gave you, which was a bit shorter. You can use a probing question and ask, can you explain further? Or can you give me more examples on this? Where it will lead you to get more information for the initial response the person gave. Clarifying questions ensures understanding. Say, for an example, you're having a conversation with a person and then there is something that the person told you which you didn't understand. Simply asking a question like, what do you mean by that? Will help you to further understand and gain better clarity on what the person told. Clarifying questions ensures that you accurately understand the other person's message and will also make the other person feel that they are heard and understood. Leading questions, on the other hand, suggest a particular answer. Say, for an example, a question like, don't you think it's a good idea? You're leading the person into a particular answer, or you're suggesting a particular answer. Effective questions should be clear, concise, and purposeful. They should be tailored in a way that it gives you the information without causing any confusion or bias. The 5 whys technique involves asking the question why repeatedly until you get to the root cause of the problem. Socratic questioning encourages critical thinking through a series of guided questions. The funnel technique, on the other hand, starts with a broad set of questions and narrows down into specific details. During team meetings and discussions, use open-ended questions to ensure engagement and participation, and make sure to ask probing questions to gather more comprehensive information and probably clarifying questions to make sure everybody in the conversation understands the information shared. For interviews, you can definitely go for open-ended questions and probing questions, and if there is anything that you did not particularly understand, going for clarifying questions would be ideal. When it comes to surveys, having a mix of closed-ended questions and then leading into probing questions and open-ended questions would be ideal. When it comes to problem solving and decision making, you can definitely start by probing questions to understand the root cause of an issue, then move into open-ended questions when it comes to brainstorming to find solutions, and then you can even go into clarifying questions to assess the risk or the opinion of the others on the decision that was made. Try applying these techniques in various contexts for you to improve your ability to gather information and also to have meaningful conversations. We'll connect with you in the coming months with more sessions similar to this, and if you have any topics that are of interest, do let me know so that I can also consider them when it comes to the upcoming programs.